Instagram did not want to go live, I guess, today. Anyway, I'll give it a couple of minutes and see if anyone's going to hop on. Just have a quick shop update. Hey, Rye. Hi, Kathy. So it's going to be kind of a short update this week, but I am in my new space and thanks, Ryan. I am in my new space, but I'm not actually open this week. I am settling in, getting everything kind of caught up, figuring out how I want things to be set up. But I think I will take you around and just kind of show you the new space. I am still in Belfast, but I am in with Belfast Fiber Arts now. So very exciting. I'll see how well I can do without making you crazy dizzy. Let me try to flip this camera around. Okay, so I'll go to the hallway. All right, so this is the entrance right here at the front of the mall. If you know where the Colonial Theatre is in Belfast, if you're in front of the theater and you go to the left, there's a mall, and this door is the mall entrance. I am in the hallway with Belfast Fiber Arts. If you haven't been to Belfast Fiber Arts, it's the first door on the left. Can't miss it, the little sign right here up by their door. And oops, sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
So I will just let you take a quick peek in. She has a nice supplies room with all the goodies. Lots of looms and all sorts of handmade, talented maker items in the store. You can either come through the Belfast Fiber Arts entrance and come back through this way, and you will be in my space, or you can come down the hallway. So if you look for the 12 on the door, and I will also be putting my logo on the door. But for now, if you come down the hallway, I'm the second door on the left with the 12 on the door. This is a new space that Alice, Belfast Fiber Arts, is setting up. They will have all the looms and spinning wheels and holding classes in here. It's a nice, big, huge space, so it's going to be absolutely awesome. They've been working hard on that. So the store, our shop area, is not as big as the store that I was in before, but it gives me all the space that I need for the ironing station and all of my sewing station here, sewing machines and sergers here. I do have a nice little space here, my Stitch Markers Progress Keepers masks, which will also be available in the retail shop at the front of Belfast Fiber Arts. And this little space, once we are able to get together again, is just a little space. The shelves here will be filled with books, so there will be a library, so to speak, that you can browse through the books, get some inspiration for your ideas. I have a lot of books on knitting, quilting, crochet, sewing, all of those types of things. So yeah, that's the quick tour of the place. So after this week, starting next week, I will have the same shop hours, Tuesday through Saturday, which may be expanding. I may go ahead and do Monday to Saturday. We'll see how things go and getting ready for the summer and everything. So in the meantime, I'm just kind of settling in and getting everything figured out on how it works best to be set up in the space. I have been doing some making. I've been a little busy, but I did get a little bit of making done. So, just finished one of the socks for the Austin socks that I'm making. It's a modified, but the Austin Socks is a pattern from the Crazy Sock Lady, Kay Litton. She has a wonderful podcast, the Crazy Sock Lady podcast. So if you get a chance, check her out. And then the yarn that I am making the socks from is from the March Yarnable box from Hypnotic Yarns. This was the Celtic Fairies colorway, and I am absolutely loving it. I am doing the socks with contrasting heels and toes in black. This is Frolicking Feet from Dun Roving Yarns. This is the ebony colorway. And I am knitting these on my Knitter's Pride Zings US 1 2.25 DPNs. And I don't have my sock blocker. Anyway, this is the first sock. So it has just a basic, let's see, this is a 2x2 rib. And then I did the texture, the pattern, which is a little difficult to see because it is a busy yarn, but there are some pearl texture stitches in the leg of it. And then Kay's heel flap and gusset, which I really like. It's pretty much the way I do it, but just a little bit different. And there is no gap, no hole at all in that gusset, which is sometimes hard to not have a hole. And then I just did plain old stockinette down through the foot. I did not carry the pattern. And then this nice round toe. I love this round toe. So it's going to be a very nice, comfy sock. I'm very happy with the way the yarn is knitting up and the colors. So one down, one to go. And I haven't really made much progress on the wrap, but I am doing the wrap that was part of a cowl for Hacer Santa Fe and Tressa Wiednar. So let's see here if we can get this so you can see the texture. It's a really gorgeous pattern, full of texture, and it's only 110 stitches that you cast on. So just as you're kind of like, okay, yep, got that pattern down, it's time to change and it's time for something else. So it's a very interesting pattern. I don't get bored with it at all. It makes for a really nice, squishy, soft fabric. I think it's gonna be a really comfy wrap. I'm doing that in, it's called Just Yarn. It is a 100% merino DK weight. And I am knitting it on my ChiaoGoo interchangeable, the bamboo needles. And this is this US size 7, 4.5 millimeter. I call them sequences, but it's basically the pattern repeats. So for instance, you can see that basically from, let's see if I can get it here, like from here to here is a repeat. And so once you do that, I call that a sequence. So I'm like in the third sequence. The pattern is written to have 5 or 6 sequences. So I'm in the third, and hopefully the plan is to try to have it finished by the end of the month. I don't know with everything that's going on if I will, but that's a plan to try for anyway. And then once that is all set, the next cast on is scheduled. We'll see. Those little shiny things that come up on Instagram feed or Ravelry or whatever that catch my eye. Hopefully I don't get castanitis and have to do something different and finish that. But anyway, that's the plan. Try to have it done by the end of April. So those are the things I have on my needles right now. And other than that, I'm just trying to get caught up on some mending and alteration orders. Get some marketing, advertising, all those types of details taken care of. Forwarding address, if you call the phone number right now for the store, it is still a valid phone number, but it is being forwarded to my cell phone. So if I don't answer it, Jules makes, I apologize, but it does not tell me that it's the store's number that's coming through, so I really am never sure whether it's a store phone call or a personal phone call coming through. Hopefully I'll have something different figured out as we go into May. So very quick, very short shop update for this week. A little frazzled, sorry. But next week should be all settled in and should have some really good updates for you. Some cool things. Working with Alice from Belfast Fiber Arts, I'm looking forward to getting classes going in May. We're going to collaborate and coordinate our class schedules. And we have some things going on the 17th. Actually, there is a repair cafe, it's called, which will be in the, I guess you call it the patio area in front of the mall entrance here. There will be different people available for minor repairs, small appliances, different items that may need repair. So if you have something that needs to be fixed, come down and join us the 17th. And I think that is it for today. So just join me next week. We'll be here again at 3 p.m. Eastern with another update. And yes, Kathy, definitely come find me. I would love to see anyone and everyone. I'm anxious to show off the space, anxious to meet people and find out what we can do for you here in Belfast with the Fiber Arts. So take care. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye.